Welcome to Maritime Fusion Net for April the 23rd. Before we get started, do we have an emergency or priority traffic for the net? Nothing heard. This is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1JBL. My name is Jim, and I'll be your net controller for tonight's net. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic Time in the CQ Maritimes Room 60207. The net is open to all amateurs in the Maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour. The net is also streaming live on YouTube at Rob, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet, VE1RMJ, so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, please give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After maritime stations are called in, stations from outside the area will get a chance to check in. A reminder, due to delay in the system, key up for a second or two before transmitting and keep the PTT button on for a second or two after your transmission has finished. Break. Okay, first of all, do we have any announcements for the net? Any announcements? Go ahead. Okay, nothing heard. Just a reminder that Smart 25 is coming up on May the 10th this year. It is sold out, but I've had a couple people who have emailed me, and just in case some people have dropped, somebody drops out, and I will let them know, and they'll be able to fill in the spot there. So if you're still thinking you might want to go, send me an email, and if anybody drops out, I'll send you a note and let you know that you have taken the spot there. So Smart 25 coming up May the 10th, and it's going to be a great day for sure. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start with our short time and mobile stations. So anybody short time who can't stay around for the net, and any mobile stations who I may not be able to hear later on. So short time and mobile stations for the Maritime Fusion Net from anywhere. Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, short time.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Sierra, VE1JS.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA-FP.
Well, that's a fine group to get us started here tonight. I'll tell you who I have, and I'll take a second round and see who I missed here. I do have VE9GC, VE1JS, and VA6FP. Who did I miss for short time or mobile stations? Short time or mobile stations only. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Robbie Charlie Charlie Mobile.
Alpha Portable, short time.
Okay, two more stations there. I got Mike, VE9MCA, and Rob, who is mobile. So I will take you first, Rob, VE1RCC Mobile. Go ahead.
V1MY, VNRCC Mobile, good day to you. V1JPL, sorry, VNRCC Mobile, can get it. Yeah, good day to you there, Jim. Just all delayed this evening. I was in Sonyaville doing my thing, had a service call heading back for supper there, so around Medagan right now, another half hour should be home. So anyway, thanks for letting me in. Everyone have a good one here from the beautiful town. Thanks for listening.
VE1RCC Mobile, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Rob. Good to hear you. And great signal. Wherever you're at there, it's really getting good to the repeater there. So all is good. Thanks very much, and safe driving the rest of the way there. 7-3 for now. Let's go into C. Gordon, VE9GC, VE1JBL. Come on in.
Oh, good evening, Jim. V1JBL with the Wednesday Night Maritime Fusion Net, V9GC. Just a quick in and out. Wanted to pop in and say good evening to everybody. We've got a few things on the go here this evening, so can't stick around for the net. But did want to at least give you a bean for the pot. Hope everybody has a good evening and a great rest of the week, and we'll look forward to checking in next Wednesday. V1JBL, VE9GC.
VE9GC, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Gordon. Yeah, I think everybody's starting to get out and about now and got things to do here. So the nets should start slowly tapering down as we get further into spring and into summer there. But yeah, it's a great time. I've been out and about getting the yard done here the last few days and cleaning out the garage, and it's a sure sign of spring, that's for sure. Anyways, thanks, Gordon. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. VE1JS, VE1JBL. Good evening, John.
V1JBL, Manette, V1JS. Good evening, Jim. Good evening, all. Nice day here in Sandy Cove. Nice day to be in. I went out and looked at my vertical because it hadn't been working right. And I wiggled the coax, and I got wet. I went out to replace that coax. There's water in the little box at the bottom of the vertical and 40-meter vertical. So I'm going to have to get some coax and get that fixed. No wonder it doesn't work. Anyway, 7-3 for now. Oh, by the way, this is the last Saturday of the month coming up. Digby Club will be meeting at 10 o'clock at the Digby Irving. If anyone's in the area, you're most welcome. We had something like 10 people there last month. We had a great old time. 7-3, we'll look for you next week, Jim. V1JBL on the net, V1JS.
Yeah, okay, very good, John, and good on the get-together there at the Irving. It's always nice to get the guys together there, that's for sure. So hopefully they'll come and show up for you there. So, anyways, thanks very much for taking part there tonight. Sure do appreciate it. Yes, we will hear you next week, as I will be Nick Controller again next week there too. So, anyways, take care. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go way out to Wainwright, Alberta, and see Francis, VA6FP, VE1JBL. And I was looking on the weather map today or yesterday. And things are warming up out there, but I think it was Calgary was only 3. So I guess it's not really spring so far. Francis, come on in.
VE1JBL for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP. Well, good evening to you, Jim, and good evening everyone on net this evening. Yeah, well, weird weather. The Calgary area has been having some really wintry conditions while the rest of us are drying out. And unfortunately, we've already seen some wildfires. Don't know if it might have been on the news this past weekend, but there is in a Ukrainian historical village, very much like King's Landing and the Acadian Village in New Brunswick, and I'm sure Nova Scotia probably has some of those historical sites as well. But several of their buildings, and luckily it's not the historical buildings, but unfortunately the reception center and a few other buildings were lost to the wildfire. And this is unfortunately happening rather quickly because it's really drying out. The high today was 12, it dropped to 11. We had a quick passing shower. I don't even think the Keystone pavers in my driveway are damp anymore. That's how quickly it's drying up with the winds and everything. But anyway, we'll have to keep our fingers crossed and start praying for rain because the farmers are telling me the fields are very dry. I appreciate you letting me take in early, Jim. I didn't want to take it too long, but I got to go pick up Brenda. She's babysitting the grandkids. They're off from school this week. This is their March break at the end of April. I don't get it, but anyway, that's when they decided to allocate them some time off. So I wanted to get over there and pick her up, and I figured by the time I get back, the net might be over. So I appreciate you letting me check in early. Wishing everyone a great week ahead. We'll say 7-3 all around. VE1JBL for the Maritime Fusion Net. This is VA6FP in Wainwright, Alberta. 7-3 all.
VA6FP, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Francis. Good and everything there, and that's too bad. I never heard anything about that. So that's a shame for sure, and that's just, like I say, we're not even really in the spring here, and things are drying out here. So that's too bad there. It hasn't been too bad here. We were getting the rain, and it is damp, and it is cloudy and overcast and stuff like that. We haven't got any real heat here yet, but anyways, But like I say, well, hopefully, we'll get things good and damp here before things start to dry out there. But anyways, thanks, Francis, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. And Mike, VE9MCA, VE1JBL, how you feeling?
Yeah, VE1 JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net VE9MCA portable. Yeah, pretty good. The operation went well, and just it thawed out, so I have to take some painkillers a little bit, but not pain's not too bad yet. So good. Good. Gonna be a long path to recovery, I guess. So that's what it is, I guess. So we'll be probably be okay for the Smart Symposium there. No problem at all. I can only drive my car in 3 days there because of the medication I'm taking, but that's okay. I'll be sticking around here and doing some work on the computer here. So it's like a vacation with pain. Anyway, Jim, thanks for taking over the net for me there, and have yourself a great net, and hi to everybody on the net. 7-3. VE1JBL, VE9MCA portable.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Well, everything went well there, and good on the meds. Hopefully, they're good meds. and have yourself a great evening, and no problem at all on the net there. So 7-3, take care, and we'll talk to you later on there. Okay, with that, let's take one more round of any short-time or mobile stations. Short-time or mobile stations for the Maritime Fusion Net before we get into the provinces. So short-time and mobile stations. Go ahead.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-ray, VE1 FOX.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu Bravo.
Two more stations there, VE1 FOX, VE1 Zulu Bravo, and any other short-time or mobile station. Short-time or mobile stations only. Go ahead.
Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
And I got George in there, VY2GF. Top of the list, Curtis, VE1 FOX, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Good evening to you, Jim. Good evening to all operators on there for sure this evening there. By golly, we've had some wonderful weather around here. Well, this morning it rained, but that wasn't too much. But that a couple of days was nice. And right now she's really nice too. We got right up to 15 degrees there this afternoon, and then it clouded right over, and then within the hour or so, them clouds disappeared, and we come back to sunshine and blue sky again. So, anyways, right now she's 12 degrees still inside there, so it's not too bad of an evening there, Jim. Anyway, sir, we've just getting in on the short time there. We're going to run away from here for a while and maybe head over to the pond for a bit until dark and see if we can't pick up a half-decent trout out of the pond. With that, thanks for calling me in, Jim. Thanks for doing the net, and we'll give it back to you this evening. And everybody have a great evening as well. So Victor Echo 1, Julie Bravo Lima, JBL, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3, Jim, back to you. Have a great one.
VE1 FOX, VE1 JBL. Very good, Curtis. Good on everything there, and enjoy yourself out there for sure there. And you're sounding great there tonight, Curtis. So good to have you on board there as always. So 7-3, and enjoy the evening. VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 JBL. Good evening, Mike.
VE1 JBL, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Jim. Good evening all, and yeah, we had a good day today. We made a road trip to Dartmouth. My youngest daughter was home on the weekend, and I put her winter tires on her Fort Ranger, and we went down today just to retorque the lug nuts and stuff like that. So, and we made a few stops in the city, and then made it home by, I don't know, 4 o'clock or something like that. And so yeah, it was a great day. Good day for a road trip. Thanks for checking me on 73-810.
Okay, very good, Mike. VE1 Zulu Bravo, VE1 JBL. Boy, you like to drive, that's for sure. My driving days are long gone. I don't even enjoy going from Tignish to Amherst anymore. I'd rather just stay put. But it's got to be done. So that's pretty well as far as we get here. So, but anyways, thanks for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. And last but not least, George, VY2GF, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Well, good evening, Jim, and everybody in the net, and thank you for doing the net, Jim. Well, it was a fairly quiet day. I went to Charlottetown, had my teeth cleaned, and tomorrow's grocery day, and I wish we could get 2 good days forecast. I've got some structural work to do on my antenna system, and the weather isn't conducive to doing it. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to subsequent nets. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
VY2GF, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, George, and good on everything there. Well, hopefully get the antenna, get enough nice days here, that's for sure. Yeah, to get some work done there on the antenna, so good stuff. Thanks, George, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, so we've done our short time in mobile, so we're going to start with provinces here, and we'll continue on with George over there on the island. So first we'll call in stations from PEI. Anybody from Prince Edward Island that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net, the call sign here is VE1 JBL. The name is Jim. Stations from PEI only. Go ahead. This is Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1 JBL, looking for stations from Prince Edward Island for the Maritime Fusion Net. Stations from PEI only. Go ahead. Nothing heard. Let's go over to Nova Scotia. So first round, stations from Nova Scotia that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign is VE1 JBL. Name is Jim. Stations from Nova Scotia only. First round. Go ahead.
VE1 ABX. Victor Echo 1, Julie Whiskey 1, JW.
Bingo. VE1. Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
Okay, there's a good, what do we got, 5 here so far from Nova Scotia. I'll tell you who I have, and then we'll take a second round and see who I missed. I have VE1 ABX, VE1 JW, VE1 CT, VE1 GUI, and VE1 EPD. Who did I miss from Nova Scotia? Stations from Nova Scotia only. Go ahead. Well, I guess I did all right. I got everybody. Top of the list, Guy. Yeah, very good evening. VE1 ABX, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening there, Jim 730. Not too much going on there, man. Just letting the weather dry out the backyard so I can get back to doing my tower little project there. We had to take a little step back, so we put her on hold there for another month there, Jim, and then the rain hit, so we're just waiting for it to all dry out. We'll get things on the go here right shortly, I think. So anyway, that's about it from Woods Harbor, so we'll send her back to you, Jim 730, VE1 ABX.
VE1ABX, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Guy. Good at everything there. And so if George is still listening, it's not just over on the island where it's damp and you can't get out in the yard to play antenna work. It's way down there in the Yarmouth area there too. So I guess we can say it's all over the Maritimes there. That it's been wet and damp and hard to get on the lawns here. So you weren't the only one, George. And Guy's having the same problem getting his tower up there. So. Anyways, thanks, Guy, for coming in. Sure do appreciate it there, and hopefully things will dry up here. We'll be able to get out there and do some antenna work there for sure, and tower work. So have a great evening. Thanks very much for coming in as usual, and 7-3 for now. Let's go see Eric, VE1JW, VE1JBL, and how you doing?
Not feeling too bad, Jim, I guess. It's about the same as normal, I guess. Good days and a few bad days, but we're plodding along. Keeping going. A busy week this week. We didn't have a lot planned, but ended up did a couple of things Monday morning, and then had friends drop in the afternoon, and then we had neighbors drop in yesterday morning, and then we were planning to go to Kent for a little bit this afternoon. It was a nice sunny day, and visit my wife's aunt who's in the respite unit on her waiting for a nursing home. And I got a phone call. Just we were thinking about getting ready to go, and friends dropped in that we hadn't seen for quite some time. So we had the afternoon with them. So I guess tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. I guess tomorrow will be canceled. So keep it busy. But anyway, it keeps me busy. Other than that, I just sit around, play on the laptop or whatever. My hands aren't real good, but play around the laptop or nap. So better off when I have company, then I don't nap so much. So keeps things busy. But yeah, it's a little damp here too. We didn't have any rain today, but cloudy and kind of sun come out a couple of times just for a little bit, but not very much this afternoon. So been a kind of a dreary day, as they say. But hopefully tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, so we'll cross our fingers that it turns out to be a nice day. Like everybody else, lots of rain this weekend in the forecast, so that should fill the wells up, I guess. Hopefully before the summer, and maybe that'll water some of those dry areas that need it. Maybe they need some more in Calgary and water things down or wherever they need it. Other than that, just listening along with interest, Jim, V1JBL, V1JW.
V1JW, V1JBL. Okay, very good, Eric. Good at everything, and everybody dropping in to see you there, so that's good. And yeah, it's been damp. Like you say, it's been overcast. It hasn't been great. But, I mean, now today we were in town there, and I dropped Wendy off at Dollarama, and it rained the whole time she was in there, and then soon after she got out, it stopped, and the sun came out, and I think we had a little drop of rain on the way back home here to Tignish, and then it's been overcast ever since. So a little bit of everything. But you know, Eric, 2 days ago now, I went out and actually tilled the garden for Wendy there. I tilled the garden, and it was dry. I couldn't believe it. Like I put my big rubber boots on and everything. I thought I would sock right into the ground there, but believe it or not, it was dry already. So, boy, yeah, we do need some water, I guess. But we'll see how we work out there for the spring here. So, anyways, thanks, Eric. Glad everything's working out for you there. And 7-3, and talk to you later on there. Okay, let's get down and see Robert, VE1CT, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1JBL, VE1CT, returning good evening to you, Jim, and all on frequency. Well, just another Wednesday rolling by, and yeah, there was a spot of rain or so. The grass is looking a lot greener on the apartment lawn here, so before we know it, we'll be noticing some leaves forming on the surrounding trees. Well, got nothing further at this time. I'll pass back to you. I wish everyone a great, safe evening, and look forward to your check-ins tomorrow morning with the Maritime 2-meter wake-up net. Pass back to you, Jim. VE1JBL, VE1CT, 7-3.
VE1CT, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Robert. Good at everything there. Thanks very much for coming in. And yeah, we'll hear you tomorrow morning on the wake up net there. So take care and talk to you later on there. Okay, let's go see Guy, Joe, VE1GUI, VE1JBL, and how's things way down south there?
V1JBL, V1GUI. Good evening there, Jim. Good evening to everyone else here on the Maritime Fusion Net here tonight. Now, everything is good here today. Nice and fine. You can talk about water, a lot of water behind my shed there. You go walking around and get that squishy. So, yeah, if you want water, you come down here and dig it up. You'll get plenty of it. But anyway, man, it'll dry up. We'll growl the other way after a while, so. Anyway, thanks for calling me in. See you later. V1GUI.
VE1GUI, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Joe. Good, everything there. Yeah, it sounds like you need the rubber boots for sure down there. So, but anyways, take care, and thanks for coming in as usual. Have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Edwin, VE1EPD, VE1JBL. Very good evening.
That's VE1JBL, VE1EPD. Good evening to all on frequency. Oh, well, I've been kind of busy last few days. Weather's been pretty good. The boat's been going out fishing, so I just came in the house about a half hour ago and all done for the evening, so that's all right. Now I'll just sit down and listen to the net. Hopefully you'll get a lot more for me to listen to. VE1JBL, VE1EPD, 7-3.
VE1APD, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Edwin. Well, thank you, as usual, for coming in there and giving us another beam for the pot there. Appreciate it. And have yourself a great evening. And 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we've completed one round PEI and one round Nova Scotia. Let's go into New Brunswick and take the first round from the province of New Brunswick. That would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign here is VE1JBL. Name is Jim. First round from New Brunswick. That would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
9 Victor Echo Alpha.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, V9 PAL.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Echo Charlie, VE1 JEC.
Victor Echo 9, Alpha India, V9 AI.
I think I doubled up there, VE9 Echo Sierra.
Okay, I got 5 stations at a time. I'll tell you who I have, and then we'll take a second round and see who I missed. I have VE9 VEA, VE9 PAL, VE1 JEC, VE9 AI, and VE9 ES. Who did I miss from the province of New Brunswick? Go ahead.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha, VE9 NA.
Okay, and I got Nelson at the end there, VE9NA. So let's go to the top of the list and see Vern. Very good evening, Vern. You're sounding good, and right on the button tonight there. First on the list there, VE9 VEA, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
V1 JBL, Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all fine. Outstanding hands-on frequency there for sure. And all those stations coming in behind me, good evening to you too. You know who you are, Paul and Gary, and oh boy, there's one there I just barely got the call sign. Oh, I think it was JES, I'm not sure. Anyhow,
No traffic at Jim, just coming in to give your market aboard. Wish all fine, outstanding, hammers. I rate easy in the great wake up call tomorrow. 7-3 Saul, 7-3 Jim. Thanks for calling us in. Putting up with the forward one more time. Hopefully we'll be around again next week. Hey, you're great to your ways again. And by the way, thanks for doing it too. 7-3 Saul, 7-3 Jim. Bye-bye.
V9, VEA, VE1, JBL. Okay, very good, Vern. Good to hear you there tonight there, and sounding good, and no problem at all there. So thanks very much for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Let's go in and see Paul, VE9, PAL, VE1, JBL. Good evening.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 JBL. This is Victor Echo 9 Papa Alpha Lima. How you doing there, Jim and Vern and everybody else on the net? Yeah, 8 degrees here in Irishtown. Beautiful day for a walk. Can't complain at all. Gonna have to start all over again. Start ordering some wood there probably next month. And I imagine I'll probably pick up some eco bricks too, so get ready for next year. Anyway, you guys all take care and have a great rest of the week. V9 PAL.
VE9 PAL, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Paul. Good and everything. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight. You're a regular there, one of our regulars, so appreciate it there, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go up to the Woodstock First Nation and see Jody, VE1 JEC, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net, VE1 JEC. Well, good evening there, Jim. All on frequency. Yeah, it's overcast up here at Woodstock First Nation. A little bit on the chilly side, 7 degrees, but hey, it's not snowing. That's the main thing. I don't like snow. Anyhow, I had some seeds show up in the mail today from Vesey Seeds over in PEI, so maybe pretty soon I might be able to get some plants started inside the house here. Anyhow, besides that, not much else going on. Pretty quiet up here on the res. No traffic here. It's going to say 7-3 to all 88s to any of the ladies out there if they're out there listening. And thanks for calling me in. Thanks for that. Doing the net there, Jim, 7-3.
VE1 JEC, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good, Jody. Good at everything there. Yeah, well, the wife has already got a whole bunch of plants started here. Out in the sunroom here, she's got all the little lights here, and they're all on here, and a lot of the plants are already up a couple inches, 2 or 3 inches, or whatever. So she's well on her way, and I tilled the garden for her the other day there, and we're fixing up the greenhouse and out there. So it almost like spring was coming here. So. But anyways, it's all coming along there for sure. So thanks, Jody, for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Gary, VE9AI, VE1 JBL. Very good evening.
VE1 JBL Net Control, VE9AI. Good evening, Jim, and everybody on frequency. Not too much new here. We had a windy Sunday. The sun was out, terrific winds. At one time there was 23,000 out of power in the province here, all over the province. So don't know whether you got the wind down there on Sunday, but I was out to supper at friends there, and they just cooked the meal, and we sat down, and the power went out there for 3 hours. So anyway, and Monday was a nice day, so I took a quick run with the old car. But other than that, we've had lots of rain, and it's squishy out on the ground here. So anyway, that's about it, I guess, for this week. Have a great week, everyone, and back to Net Control V9AI.
V9AI, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good. Very good and everything there. Yeah, we did have the wind. A lot of wind. Like Sunday, I thought it was just like a free hurricane here on Sunday, I think it was. It was actually 2 days. It was very windy, but my goodness, I thought we were going to have some trees down for sure there, the way it was blowing there. But believe it or not, we never lost the power. We usually lose the power quite easily out here. but the power never went off, so I never really thought about anywhere else. I didn't go online and look at the Nova Scotia power map to see what was out. But then I heard later on that a big swath of Amherst was out for hours and hours there. So I guess they got out and we stayed on. So that's a rarity because usually it don't take much for the power to go out here. But we made it through anyways. But yeah, it was quite a win. I couldn't believe it. I know they were talking it was going to get a little windy, but well, I'll tell you that was very, very strong winds here for sure there. So. But we just survived. So, anyways, Gary, thanks for coming in there tonight, and have a great evening. 7-3 for now. VE90, Pat. Very good evening. Come on in.
Sorry, I had to look for where I put my mic down. Thanks for calling me in. Yeah, it was a bad day today. I went walking over to the local Dairy Queen and treated myself to a meal there, and back home again to beat the storm here because it's threatened to, or was supposed to rain later in the afternoon. I haven't looked outside to see if it did, but the clouds were pretty ugly. Anyway, it was warm. I mean, I didn't even put a jacket or sweater on or anything. I just went in my pants, light pants and shirt, t-shirt, sandals. So yeah, I'm acting like spring is firmly here, which, you know, once you say that, of course, you jinx it and stuff, so we'll hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, just no traffic for the net, 73 and 88 is appropriate, and thanks for calling me in. The VE1 JVL, VE1, or VE9 ES, calls for that call sign.
Okay, very good, Pat. Thanks very much for coming in there tonight, and good on everything there. And sure appreciate you taking the time to take part in the net there tonight. So 7-3, and enjoy yourself. Okay, and last but not least, Nelson, VE9NA, VE1JBL.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Good evening to everyone on the net. Well, we had it did rain here this morning, and then again, around noon time and this afternoon a bit, and a few showers a few minutes ago, so it was another inside day. Yeah, we did. I heard that you did plant some seeds. I did too. But I have a problem with that, Jim. They're growing so thin and high, and a lot of them, especially tomato, they break off. I don't know about you, but it seems like it's been a few years that I've been doing that, and every year I lose some. Although that I plant a bit more than I have used to. But anyway, a lot of them break off, for sure, Jim. So back to you, Jim, VE1 JBL, with the Fusion Net from VE9NA.
The VE9NA, VE1JBL, okay, very good, Nelson. You lost. That's too bad there, but keep picking away at it. I'm sure they'll come up there, and you'll get some there by the end of the summer there for sure. So. But yeah, I guess you got to just get to experiment with different things as you go along there. So hopefully it'll all work out there for you. Anyways, thanks Nelson for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that we've completed one round of Maritime provinces, and so what we'll do is we'll take a standby here for stations outside the Maritimes. Anybody from outside the Maritimes listening in here that would like to check in the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign here is VE1JBL. The name is Jim. And looking for stations from outside of the Maritimes. Come on in. Okay, with that silence, we'll go start second round of the Maritime Fusion, and we have 20 check-ins so far, so 20 check-ins. So anyways, let's start round two. So we'll go back to PEI and see if anybody's Anybody's listening in there that would like to check into the net stations from Prince Edward Island only. Second round. Go ahead.
VY2WC.
Okay, I got VY2WC. Any other stations? Any other stations from PEI? Come on in.
Did you get me there, Jim? VE1HF.
I did not, Joe, but I have you now. Okay, so we got 2 stations there. So let's go to the top of the list here. And VY2 Whiskey Charlie, VE1 JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL, VY2 Whiskey Charlie. Good evening, Jim, and everyone else on frequency there. No traffic, Jim. Just wanted to just say good evening to everybody, and good to hear everybody. Enjoy the net, and we'll say 7-3. Catch you again next week. VE1 JBL, VY2 Whiskey Charlie. 7-3, Jim.
VY2 Whiskey Charlie, VE1 JBL. Okay, very good. Well, thank you very much for taking part in the net there tonight. Do appreciate it there. And have yourself a great evening there for sure. And we'll follow that up with VE1HF, VE1 JBL. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Jim. Good evening, everybody on your Maritime Fusion Net there. Hi to Nelson there just a little bit ago, the last one in the VE9s. And this is the island station here. With no traffic here either, Jim. Just to check in there, and still interested in that antenna if it's still available. And I don't mind. I don't mind giving you something for it if you still got it. If you don't, then that's okay. Thanks for doing the net, Jim. Have a good evening. Say hi to Wendy. V1 Hotel Fox.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. See, it's easy to make that mistake. For sure there. Yeah, we still have it, Joe. It's still down in the basement. No, it's actually upstairs there now in the house, and actually we're getting very, very close now, Joe, to having a big yard sale. We've sold all the big equipment now out of the garage, so I just sold the ride-on lawnmower and the wood chipper yesterday. The boat is gone, and the snowblower is gone. The four-wheeler is gone, so everything is out of the garage now, all the big stuff. So now we're in the process of get all the stuff packed up in the second story of the garage. We're moving that downstairs here to the bottom of the garage, and Wendy's got all the home furnishings all packed up and ready to go to the garage too. So what we're trying to do is we're going to try and get everything in the garage so that even if it's a cloudy, rainy, windy day, whatever it is, everybody will be able to get in the garage and have a look-see. And we've sold a lot of stuff on Facebook, Joe. I finally got on Facebook there and on that marketplace and put a bunch of stuff on there, and I get calls coming in all the time and sold a whack of stuff there. So that's why I didn't even make the net last night for Smart. We were doing so much wheeling and dealing there yesterday, I forgot all about it. So we were late getting into the Smart meeting last night there. So, but it is working out. So, but it is still available. So we'll get in touch with you there sometime. 7-3 for now. Thanks very much for taking part. VE1HF, VE1JBL.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jim. Yeah, just send me an email or a text of what you want for it there. No problem. 7-3. Maybe a picture too. 7-3. V1HF clear. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. And it's a channel master. Channel Master, and it's dual antennas. So there's actually two antennas in the box. So it looks fairly old. He had it up above in the basement, but up above where all the ductwork of the furnace goes, and it was up above there. So he must have forgot all about it or whatever it is. So it's been up there. I'm going to say 50 years, 40 years, 50 years, but it's still in the package, still sealed up in plastic and everything. So, anyways, it was just an interesting find, that's for sure. So I thought of you when I seen the dual antennas there. So it might be just something to have as a memento there too. So we'll get together and you can have a look see at there for sure. So 7-3. Okay, with that, we've completed the second round from Prince Edward Island. So let's go back into Nova Scotia, and we'll do second round Nova Scotia. Call sign here is VE1JBL. The name is Jim. Second round of Nova Scotia stations only for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
WIN, VE1WIN.
Yeah, all right, Peter, I got you in there, and stand by there and see if I can drag anybody else out of here. Any other stations from Nova Scotia? Stations from Nova Scotia. This is the second round. Stations from Nova Scotia only. Go ahead.
VE1 LAU.
And I got Lori in there, VE1 LAU. Anybody else from Nova Scotia? I guess not. Let's go down and see Peter first. VE1WIN, VE1JBL. How you feeling?
Good evening, Jim. Good evening. Oh, yeah, I feel like I got sick the other day, but I'm all right now. Trying to stay better, trying to stay healthy so I can come to smart. Yeah, this morning we got a moment to go out in the car. We got the car halfway out of the driveway and it died. The battery finally went on it. So we had to call AAA but CAA to come out and boost it, and then we decided to buy a new battery for it. The battery that came out was the original battery from the car. Originally when we bought the car. It's 2018, so it had a good life. It lasted 7 years, so it's not too bad. Other than that, Jim, not too much. Got all my stuff packed, ready for the flea market. I've got one radio already sold to a friend of mine. I'm getting rid of the 746 is going to be gone when I get to the flea market, so that'll be good. Get that out of my house. Don't need it. I don't even use it. Like, I use it for 2 meters, but that's it. But I don't really need it. It's too big. And I'm trying to get rid of pretty well everything I've got except for 1 or 2 radios. Everything else is, I've got a bunch of Motorola stuff I'm going to put on the table for free. It's all programmed for the winter repeater around Nova Scotia, but I don't use it, so I'm just gonna. It's a bunch of handhelds, HTX 1000s, I think it is, or something like that. So they're all gonna be put on the table for free. If somebody wants to take them, all they can have them. And I got a few other radios. I'm just gonna figure the price out when I get there. So with that, Jim, back to you, and everybody have a good evening and a good weekend. I'll be heading up to the cottage on Saturday. Gonna go to breakfast Saturday morning. Then we're gonna go to the cottage after that for a couple days. So with that, Jim, 7-3s. Have a great evening, and VE1WIN is clear.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. VE1WI and VE1JBL, good and everything there, and the new battery there for sure there, and yeah, good on the radios. Yeah, we've got all 10 flea market tables sold, and I've got a feeling there's going to be a lot of radios there for sale at the flea market this year. So I look forward to it there for sure, and we'll see how we make out once we get there. So, anyways, Peter, very good, and we'll chat to you later on. We only got what? We only got about 2 weeks to go here. We're at the 23rd here now, and the Smart is on the 10th, so it's coming up. Anyways, thanks, Peter, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, let's go into town and see Lori. VE1LAU, VE1JBL, and I think you're listening there, Lori, and down at Wendy's father's place, we hope to have a large flea market or a large yard sale or garage sale or whatever you want to call it here, probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks or so there. Over.
Okay, very good, Jim. VE1JBL, VE1LAU. Well, that sounds good. I'll try to get down there and see if I can haul some stuff home there for sure. Anyway, sounds like the net's going along there pretty good. I'm just down the landing here watching a couple of people fishing. They were fishing in the rain, but they did catch a couple of trout, so it's all good. They run out of worms, so he sent his girlfriend to get some worms there. She's back with worms and all that. Thanks for doing the net. You're doing a fine job as usual. Always good to listen to you. VE1JBL, VE1LAU.
VE1LAU, VE1JBL, okay, very good, Lori. And I suppose right now it's probably so nice down there, you're not even swatting mosquitoes.
No, that's true. There's no mosquitoes. Like I say, there was a little rain, but it's stopped there right now. I'm not fishing, but it's stopped. So it's like I say, they've caught a couple of trout there for sure. So it looks good. He's talking about taking it home and cooking it here. Anyway, okay, Jim. Thanks for calling me in there.
Yeah, okay, very good, Laurie. Good on everything there, and the radio's sounding good there. So good to have you in there tonight there. So 7-3, and talk to you again there. Okay, with that, we've completed 2 rounds of PEI and Nova Scotia. So let's go for a second round of the province of New Brunswick. Second round, province of New Brunswick. Stations for the Maritime Fusion Net. Call sign here is VE1JBL. Name here is Jim. Second round for the stations from New Brunswick only. Go ahead.
VE1 Tango United.
Portable. V portable.
Okay, there was a double in there, but I did get you, Mark. I got Dennis, VE1 Tango United, and I seen your call sign come up there, VE9 EUV, so I have you in there. So I got Tango United and EUV so far. So second round, stations from New Brunswick. Go ahead. Well, I guess that's all I'm going to get there for now. So we'll go up and see Dennis first. VE1 Tango United, VE1 JBL, and Dennis, I haven't heard Aubrey on lately. VE1 OL. Have you heard him at all? Over.
VE1 JBL, this is VE1 Tango United. Good evening, Jim. Good evening to all on that. No, I haven't talked to Aubrey either, so I'll have to try and get connected and see what's going on. And not much going on here. The cloudy all day, pretty well. I guess we had a couple of light rain showers. Didn't amount to much. Sun did shine late in the afternoon for maybe 5 minutes, but that was about all. And the last temperature I saw was 7, but now my readout is gone, so I guess I got to replace the batteries. I have a centimeter on the deck and the receiver's inside, and I think the inside needs new batteries. And not out today, but tomorrow we'll be going out down to the drugstore and getting my second single shot. So I guess that's it, Jim, from here. It's running a good net, so we'll say 7-3, and back to you. This is VE1 Tango United.
Yeah, okay, very good, very good. That is good and everything there, and going to the doctor there, getting your shot there, so good stuff. And yeah, if you know his number or whatever, maybe check in with R, because it's been a while now since I've heard him on this net. He usually was quite regularly on the Fusion net there, so anyways, just kind of curious of why I haven't heard him on there, so it'd be nice to for somebody to check on him there, see what's going on there. So thanks, Dennis, for coming in. Have yourself a great evening, 7-3 for now. And let's go see Mark, and I assume he is mobile. It usually is there this time of night there, taking the kids around there. VE9EUV, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1 JBL would be Wednesday night next. This is VE9EUV portable tonight and somewhat mobile. We're sitting in a vehicle, one of too many I have. So, yeah, we're doing the cadet run tonight, and I just finished up at the gym, so I happened to remember to toss the portable in the car before I left. So, yeah. Good to hear you on there, Dennis. It's been a little while since we had a good chat, and you sound well, so that's great. Geez, I'm only working a couple blocks away from you now. I'm down at the courthouse, so only a stone's throw away from you. But yeah, everything's going well. Spring's finally kind of here. I got some work done in the yard on the weekend, except for that day when we had nothing but wind. We're building a chicken coop, and we have 11 chicks. We got some egg layers coming, so well, they're growing up. They're just little babies. Hopefully the rooster to hen ratio works out in our favor, and I just don't end up with a bunch of roosts. But anyway, that's been the fun over in our house the past couple of days, and just so happens to be today's my 38th birthday. So there we have it. I got a nice day for the birthday, and I got some time in the gym, and I'll have my cake this weekend. That'll be it. So anyway, I'll give it back to you, Jim. Thanks for calling me in, and we'll be listening along. 7-3, back to net, VE9EUV portable.
VE9EUV portable, VE1JBL. Okay, very good, Mark. Well, first of all, happy birthday, 38. So good stuff there, and hope you have a good one there for sure. And yes, get some birthday cake there. Right? That's my favorite part of having a birthday is get that birthday cake. And good on everything else, and good on the chickens. And speaking of the chickens, we're still cleaning out my father-in-law's garage in Amherst there, and we were up on the second floor. He had so much stuff up there. When we pulled this box out, and neither one of us had an idea what it was there. Well, we did, because it was saying it on the box. So anyways, a friend of ours came over yesterday and was looking at some of the stuff we had, and he said, well, that's a incubator for chickens. So it was a whole complete thing in a box. It's never been opened, and so that's what it is there. So I've never seen one myself there, but he took it out of the box and he showed how it puts together and everything, and I guess the eggs go in and the heat is regulated and everything. It was quite a thing. I've never seen one before, so that's what it was there. So it was brand new, still in the box there. I don't know how old it was, but anyways, it was something we found up there of all the things he had, because he had so much stuff up there. That's one of the things that we found. We thought we'd never see, but we did. So anyways, yeah, good on everything, good on the chicken. So and Cadet Night, yeah, I figured you'd be on the run there. So anyways, good on that. Take care, and have yourself a great evening. Thanks very much for coming in there. VE9EUV, VE1JBL clear. And that was the second round from New Brunswick. So what we're going to do now, it is just 2 minutes to 8 here, local time. So what we're going to do is just open up for anybody, anywheres, inside or outside the Maritimes. And let's check in the Maritime Fusion Net before we close. So anybody from anywheres for the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead.
HAP mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Charlie Alpha.
Anybody from anywheres, inside or outside the Maritime provinces for the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead.
No Papa. VE1 HAP mobile.
Yeah, okay, I got you there happy, and I was standing by. I thought we'd get our Quebec stations in there. There's usually a link up in Quebec City there, and we usually get 2 or 3 on there, but I don't think it's up and running there tonight there. So, anyways, we'll go with you. Happy Mobile, VE1HJP, VE1JBL. Come on in.
VE1JBL and the Maritime Fusion Net, I think. VE1HAP Mobile. I'm just leaving my brother's house here. He called me a little while ago, and he couldn't get his tiller going, so I went there and got it going, and then we were just sitting on the back of the SUV here, and the radio was going, and then we got time to head for home, so I'm just live a mile away from his place, so here we are. I just wanted to be a check-in and see what was what, and make another number to your count, and say 7 threes to everyone. Have a good evening, and we'll catch you later on for sure. VE1 JBL and the net. VE1 HAP Mobile.
Yeah, okay, very good, Happy. Well, thanks very much for coming in there tonight there, Mobile. You sound good, absolutely no problems, no breakup or anything there, so the Mobile is working good there for sure. So thanks very much for taking part there tonight, 7-3 for now. Robert, VE1CA, VE1JBL, and how did the live feed go tonight there, Robert?
V1JBL, VE1CA, good evening to you, Jim, and all those on frequency this evening. Live stream seems to have gone well this evening. It's kind of into the shack there today, so I didn't get to hear too much of the net. So hopefully it was going well there for you, Jim. Nothing more to say here. Looking forward to Smart, and it's just around the corner. Hope everybody has a great evening. 7-3, V1JBL, VE1CA.
Yeah, okay, very good, Rob. Good, everything there, and yes, I'm glad the feed went well there, and yeah, good on Smart. I don't know how many days it is there. I'd have to count there. I guess 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? 18 days maybe. So, anyways, look forward to it for sure there. So, thanks, Rob, for coming in, and thanks for doing the live feed there also, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, before we close, it's just 2 minutes past 8 here, so any other late stations inside or outside the Maritimes before we close for the Maritime Fusion Net? Go ahead. Not hearing anything. We're going to make this the last call. This will be the last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Last call, and then I'm going to go and watch some hockey. So let's make this the last call for the Maritime Fusion Net, the one and only last call for the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead.
VE1 Zulu X-ray, V1 ZX.
Okay, I got Brad in there. Any other stations? Last call. Last call. I guess you're going to wrap it up there, Brad. VE1 Zulu X-ray, VE1 JBL, and I guess it's just past 8 o'clock. There must be a game on. Come on in.
V1 JBL, V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Jim. Everybody on the frequency here. And a good evening to Wendy there, too. +6 here. Wasn't a bad day. Not too much sun, but typical spring day, I guess. And yes, we're going to get into the hockey here in a minute or two, Jim. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for checking me in. And have a good evening. V1 JBL, V1 Zulu X-ray.
Yeah, okay, very good, Brad. Good on everything there. Thanks for coming in there. And like I say, yeah, it wasn't too bad. And but anyways, I'm sure it was just as beautiful down there on two islands, that's for sure. So anyways, thanks for coming in, and have yourself a great evening. 7-3 for now. Okay, with that, we're going to close the net. We had 29 check-ins tonight. We'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in there tonight, and we also want to thank the owners of the repeaters and the nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hams to check into. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton Area ARC website at www.maarc.ca. That's Mike Alpha Romeo Charlie.ca, and click on Club Activities /nets. Now that we have completed the net, the CQ Maritime's room is now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1 JBL. Jim in Tignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, signing off. Good night, all. VE1CA, VE1JBL. You still there, Rob?
VE1JBL, VE1CA. Yep, Jim's still here.
Yeah, I just got your email opened up there, Rob. I've contacted him to make sure what he is doing. So I haven't heard anything back. I actually asked him for a phone call to give his phone number when I can contact him, because I want to talk to him about that and make sure that he is supposed to be doing what he is. So when I hear back from him, I'll know more. But I did put the volunteer chart out as if he was doing the room. If I hear anything different, I'll let you know for sure, Rob. Over.
Yeah, Jim, sounds good. I was just kind of seen it there on my phone. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to send you a message. And after I hit send, I looked a little closer and seen you did put him in there. So, yeah, just let me know, especially if he's not going to make it, then I can figure out what I can put together here, and maybe what I can get from Ron there for audio equipment if we need it there. Yeah, just let me know. Sounds great, Jim. How many check-ins did you have tonight?
We're down tonight, Rob, only 29. But like I said earlier in the net there, now that things are starting, it's not dark now. Early, and the weather is picking up a little bit, and everybody's out in the yard and doing stuff. The numbers are going to start to drop now, Rob, so I'm not surprised there. But anyways, it's 29, so that's fine. But yeah, I'll like I say, once I hear back from him, I'll let you know. And yeah, you might want to